Well, I'll go ahead and get this all started then.
It's
Hello,
all
everyone.
right.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the DegenerateCast, featuring all of your favorite co-hosts here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't talk right now. We have Will, aka Sin.exe is what I'm calling him now.
I'm looking at lizards now. They look fucking stupid.
He's looking at bugs.
Retard.
I'm looking at fucking lizards and they look stupid as fuck.
We have Becky,
Get
who's in the
away.
car as of right now.
I'm in the car, so I excuse all the freaking noises and shit.
Mhm.
I really apologize about that, but I'm literally 2 minutes down the road.
We have
I'll be
Yuna.
running up the stairs. You'll hear me running up the stairs. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
we'll actually hear her running up the stairs. Oh, and also we have Yuna.
Hey,
All right.
that's all I got. That's all I got.
That's it.
Sorry, that's Chris in the
Hey.
background. That's the driver that you're hearing. Shut up.
What the heck was that?
The Murloc. The fucking Murloc from World of Warcraft.
Anyways, I think Tyree may be just be in the shower or making food. Whatever one.
Gotta make sure he's dead.
They're streaming right now, by the way. This is like a podcast that I'm in.
Do you see this face? Does this face give to
No. No, it
And
does
finally,
not.
Exactly.
we have
Well,
a guest here today, and this right here is Runic Kal.
Where's my share?
Hello there.
10 points to hit the bucket.
Lovely Aussie.
That is the greatest introduction you've given. That is the greatest introduction. I think it's the greatest guest introduction we've ever had on this show right now.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No offense to either Yuna or Jen.
What?
I'm saying that was the greatest this guest introduction we've ever had in here. No offense to you or
I
Jen.
know.
Nah, it's fine. I didn't know how to respond. It's just like, yeah, hi.
I found the way. I found the way this lizard.
I'm a fellow streamer of Alex. My favourite colours is black, blue, red, and green. That's all I can come up with right. Oh no, my favourite animals is foxes and cats.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's
There we go.
easy to tell if you know her from VR chat, or just watch her streams in general, and you just see a fox girl.
There we go. You're gonna see a doggo, by the way, most likely, guys.
Oh, doggo.
Yes. Wait for it. I'll find her.
So, Sin, why the fuck did you just post a snake?
That's not a snake, that's a lizard.
That's a lizard. That's a long ass lizard.
It's called the
legs.
it's called the Mexican mole lizard.
The Mexican what?
Mole lizard.
Mole.
Digs.
It has tiny legs, so it's classed as a lizard.
Wait, where's the dog? In the rose. Yes, you're a very black mass. Now go that way. Go.
Moving on.
Shut your face.
I found a chunky boy. I don't know why I'm looking at lizards, they just look stupid as fuck.
Yeah, Sin's looking at lizards, so just don't mind him.
Fucking racist.
I just keep
Come on,
hearing fucking
come with me.
racist.
Right. Oh. Oh, you bastard. Shut up.
She's
So-
always almost up the stairs. She's
She's almost up the stairs.
Oh, I see a desk and that's about it.
It's sped up. Like the
Exactly, guys.
the video just sped up like crazy. 'Cause it was just like,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I found a chunky lizard.
Hey, let me swap.
It's a
Watch as
chunky
she
lizard.
swaps.
Oh my god.
There we go.
There we go. Jesus
lizard.
Christ, that is a chunky
Hey.
ass lizard.
It's a chunky lizard.
You-
oh, man.
So chunky. I'm
Okay.
not joking, that's
Now-
literally what I searched it.
Okay. Now that we have everyone, at least almost everyone present, I'll go ahead and get to the first topic here. So, last week we had another event that went down. This one being the fuck. I lost train of thought right there. This week we had BlizzCon go on, and we had a lot of things that went on. Tournament wise, there are a few surprises when it came to the winners of the tournaments. One being that the surprising factor of the Overwatch tournament, the Overwatch World Cup that happens, is that the overall winners were Team USA. When most of the time, it's usually just been any of the South Asian countries. I believe South Korea took the gold at 2 points, I believe. I think it was 2 points. But it was Team USA that came on top this time.
They like it on top, that's why.
I don't know what you mean by that, Yuna, but we're gonna move on.
Oh, I have donuts.
Where are some of those donuts?
They are Krispy Kreme. They're Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
We have three different announcements of games come out. Or I guess like 2 announcements of games and 1 announcement of kind of a DLC for World of Warcraft Classic being what was it, Shadowkeep?
Oh, okay. So with WoW Retail, not Classic, bro. Mainly World of Warcraft Shadowlands as it is. Holy crap! It's after BFA and all that because I played all the expansions, well, except for a few. But yeah.
As for me, I'm just gonna sit here and listen into this World of Warcraft stuff because I don't like it one bit.
World of Warcraft took her mother.
Like World of Warcraft.
Just mainly, I grew up with WoW because my parents play WoW. They've been playing for 15 years, so
is my parents.
That's why she hates it.
That's why I hate it. Yeah.
I enjoy WoW. It's just I like story. WoW does have a story that people just neglect so much.
Yeah, it may have a story, but it does take your parents away from the real life. Anyway.
It's not time consuming. It's just my.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
My parents.
I lost my best friend in that fucking game.
I guaranteed it. If I went downstairs, there would be someone on World of Warcraft right now.
No, it's just my parents have gone away from WoW. They've gone to play other MMOs. My dad's just trying to find people to role play with because my dad's a role player for a very long time. Holy shit! But mainly, yeah, with BlizzCon I've watched the announcements for Shadowlands and also Diablo 4.
Yeah, it's just because it says one a bet.
Hey, wait! You're saying that no one's actually downstairs playing World of Warcraft at the moment?
He doesn't have it downstairs, honey.
What's
Oh no! I'm replying to
Yeah, Susan.
Oh my god! No one's downstairs playing World of Warcraft.
Wow, surprising factor, Unit. Look at that.
Sure, I guess.
And then also for the
go play.
Right.
I will go play to the Shadowlands just to experience it, but I won't constantly play it every single day. I'm not very committed on playing a single game that much unless it's like Final Fantasy. Nice game. But mainly with the whole Shadowlands, there's not a lot of features because the developers are up in arms what to add. They want player feedback to what to add to WoW, and that's actually first.
We can hear you, Tareem. Jesus.
Yeah, we can hear you, Han.
So yeah, it's just all speculation and all that. I've been just talking to my dad about what they should have and not, and all the things. Like, kind of remove the limitations of faction, like having Alliance and Horde, where Alliance members can just go into Horde cities and vice versa, because the war is ended. So they shouldn't have the restriction. Plus, it opens up more roleplay flexibility and all that. But at least now they have better introducing more customization.
What the fuck happened with my headphones? Because they were supposed to arrive today.
So
yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
they're coming tomorrow.
Not much about WoW Shadowlands, but I was very interested on Diablo 4 because I played number 2.
Yeah, that'll be actually the next one we're gonna get into. Diablo 4 was also announced as well.
Chunk.
Okay, so you know my wheat earbuds that I ordered, by the way, Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not arriving until fucking tomorrow. They said they were going to arrive the fucking day, but they're arriving tomorrow. What the fuck?
They always take time. But yeah,
Fucking cunt.
I'm very interested on picking my hands up on Diablo 4 and just going through it. I'm going to play as the druid because why not?
Yeah, because I do know that that was actually a very anticipated title to come out. So
Yeah, because people just were waiting for 4, but last year's BlizzCon was shit because of
don't even get me started.
At least they put pretty much all the stops on this year's to announce a lot of things. But yeah, with Diablo 4 and also the features they're adding to, like, holy crap, like they're still gonna have seasons. That's great, but I like the character selection. Lovely classical selection of just your characters around a campfire. You don't need to see what the names are because people already know what they are. And you just go click it, choose what appearance you want, and off you go. So yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
In the ladies' room, be right back.
Have fun in the ladies' room.
Thank you.
Okay.
I might actually start reading something and take forever. I'm sorry. I do that by accident sometimes.
Don't worry. This whole entire time, Sin has been posting animal pictures.
Wait, what was that?
Chunk.
That's Sin. That's Sin.
I've been posting chunky animals. They're so thick. It's fine.
What's with people and thick animals? Seriously. Even thick humans, you know, I don't mind people being thick, but people are just like obsessed with thighs at the moment.
Listen. It's only because the thickness has taken over this world, and
Hey, Alex.
you may think of it as a virus, but trust me, it's just a cure for the world.
Alex.
Virus.
What?
Everyone loves them thighs, eh? You know what I'm
Anyway, beer back. I really need to go.
Okay.
Beer back.
What the fuck is you doing? Like, you're
Oh no, the hiccups. Back up.
And you hear Tarim in the back complaining about Overwatch.
No, is it just me? Or right now, does he sound like a really old Modern Warfare 2 lobby?
Yeah, because it's slightly hard to hear it.
But you can still understand it.
A little bit, sadly, if not a lot of people are speaking.
I don't even think he knows that we're. I don't even think he's paying attention to us right now. I really don't know.
So what other games have been announced?
Oh, there was one more,
Overwatch
and
2.
that is the sequel to Overwatch being Overwatch 2.
I'm out. See you guys later.
No, it's not Overwatch 2, it's just the same game 2. They're not gonna change anything.
The only thing that's really being
no,
added for
that's
this
more
one
story.
is they have a full-on story for this one.
Yeah.
I'm still out.
Watch it fucking plummet.
Ryan, you looking far, Ryan. You're fucking drawing, bro. What is you doing?
Speaking of
Yeah.
speaking of Overwatch,
He's not paying attention.
he's really not paying attention.
Fuck.
Hey,
So
hey,
we could actually sit here
Tarim.
talking about it.
It's about to be the first. It's about to be the first game I lost. And fuck it. With
Hey, you fat cunt.
You know what? Everyone, it sounded like he was going to, oh, this is the first time I've ever farted. I was like, wait, what? Excuse me.
Excuse me?
Man's a weird person. Man's a weird person.
Mm-hmm.
We're all weird. That's why we're fucking here.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I don't bring people here unless they're the weirdest of the weird. Well, actually, no. Let's be honest. It's probably gonna be a lot. Yeah, let's just. We'll see how it
Wait,
goes.
1 sec. I'm going back on Team Trees to see if there's any more stupid shit I can find.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll plug that again. And if you still haven't donated, go donate to Team Trees. I believe as of right now, are they still at 14 million, or is it went up by then?
I have no
Oh
idea.
my god, no!
What happened?
This quote: 5 trees were donated by the KKK. Even the clan cares for the planet.
What? I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay. Well. And this is what we're dealing with, people.
Oh no!
This is the world we live in. But let's be honest, we're all trying to help save the planet. So I guess we can live with it, right?
Oh, someone
They're a
new
bit
has
impressive.
donated a lot of trees. Mark Benioff. Who the fuck is that? Oh!
Yes, we always go for weird.
Wow, we.
How are you, gamer?
That's who Mark Benioff is.
This we call for everything weird. That's why this podcast was created.
I'm gonna
Still
keep.
talking?
Tareem, you fat cunt! Can you hear us?
That's a no.
No.
This motherfucker. Why do I have him here? I'm kidding.
That's probably why it was the
No,
it's a
route he was
message.
taking.
I
It
could
was
get his attention, but it'll ruin everyone's eardrums.
right. Everyone, take off your headsets.
All right.
Stay
So
away- 10
everyone,
meters
just
away
anyone
from your
wearing headphones right
PCs.
now, just take them off right now. All right.
Not going to mode.
Just
I need to choose one first.
just say
before
what.
you got-
Just tell me when everyone has their headphones off here.
You're all fine. Just chill. Like I need to find one first. That would probably.
Let us
ruin it.
know. Let us know so we can take our headsets off.
Alright.
Not just
I'll,
me.
I'll let you guys know before doing
Doing
anything.
very
And
well
now he
today.
pays attention. Oh my god!
What?
What?
Hello?
I just heard him go hello. Fuck's sake, Tareem!
What?
It's,
Done
do
with it
you
now.
realize
What?
that whole entire time we just hear your conversation on what you're doing, and just like, oh, he's not paying attention to us, and Sin was about
No,
to blast
Sam.
all of everyone's eardrums.
I gotta hear people and I gotta hear what's around me. I hear you guys.
So, Alex, I don't know you realise this, but your trap house has been made.
My what?
Your trap house has been made.
Who made it? Who made it? Who made it?
I'm seriously gonna be seriously
Hang on,
one fucking
here's
thing.
the image of
What's
for
the
it.
spiders coming to visit me in the bathroom?
Okay. That's nice. But it was supposed to be made out of stone.
Sorry.
I will not lie, that is a nice trap
that's
house.
the 4th time a spider's come to visit me in the bathroom.
Huh, well.
Oh, nice.
That's a
Hey
pleasant
guys,
surprise
did you hear
right there.
that? You're gonna have to make it out of stone. You've got to change it to stone. Alex is not
Stone?
happy with it.
What stone?
Oh, I'm making a I'm playing
It
I'm playing to
doesn't
do
look
it.
like it looks like I actually want to go there. It should be a
What you
place I
said?
don't want to go to.
You need to kiss my ass.
Wow, fuck you then.
I'm
Okay, no,
confused.
that's fine. I'll just go ahead and
Right.
change everything
I'll
myself.
Fucking do it.
That's fine, guys. I'll do it all myself. I got the time to do it.
Yeah, on that front, I have good news. I have the details to the server, which I'm going to be putting on there probably Sunday.
What server?
Minecraft server. My
Nice.
stepdad's kindly made a Minecraft server for my Discord group.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
No,
shut up, Sin. This dude.
Look at the top of his head.
But yes, it's been kindly been set up by my stepdad, and it's ready to go. I just need to post the details into my server.
And I'm building a trap house in there.
Guys,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to make
Yeah.
you guys laugh. I'm gonna share my screen. I stream my screen quickly on Discord. I want to show you something real funny that I found.
All right.
It's a very old skit slash video thing. But you'll know the joke slash thing, whatever. But someone did it in an MMD. It's great.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I already seen this one.
Oh,
So
I've seen that one. Yeah.
I like it.
I think that shows that she has just a very distinct
Why is it
into.
not playing?
Voice recognition.
It is funny.
Oh, I know why.
No,
There
we
we go.
can hear it. You can't.
There we go. I couldn't hear it. There we go.
Of course, the
That was
Scottish
weird.
person likes this, but let's be honest, that's not surprising.
Voice recognition.
I like it. Funny.
Voice recognition technology in a lift in Scotland. You ever tried voice recognition technology?
No.
They don't do Scottish accents.
11.
Could you please repeat that?
11!
11. 11.
I'm sorry. It's funny because
Basic-
even I say it like that.
Repeat that.
Yeah,
11.
that's why you have American friends.
You need to...
You could probably
Yes.
just call them on the phone and be like 11.
11!
Yeah, just I was like, just say it for me, would you?
That sounds Irish, not American.
Doesn't it?
Fucking
I'm sorry.
he tried to sound American, but it just didn't work.
Try an English accent. Right?
I tried
Hey,
English
Alex, is there
accent.
a way to actually like get shown onto your podcast so people actually see
I
what
can
we're watching?
The same part of England as Dick Van
try,
Dyke.
but I don't know if it's fully
Please
possible.
speak slowly and clearly.
Smart ass.
11!
Sorry. Could you please repeat that?
11! If you don't understand the lingo, away back came to your own country.
Ooh, is that talk now, is it? Away back to your own country.
Oh, don't start, Mr. Bleeding Heart. How can you be racist to a lift?
Please speak slowly and clearly.
What's going on right now, Alex?
11.
Okay, that did
11.
not work at all.
11.
It's on the right screen. I know that for a fact.
You're just saying it the same way.
I'm going to keep saying it until I understand Scottish, alright? 11.
11.
11. 11.
11.
11.
Is a voice
11.
Please state which floor you
Okay,
would like to
so
go
that
to
doesn't work.
in a clear and calm manner.
Calm. Where's that coming from? Why is it telling people to be calm?
Because they knew they'd be selling this to Scottish people who'd be going up for nuts at it.
You have not selected a floor.
Aye, we have. 11.
If you would like to get out of the elevator without selecting a floor, simply say, "Open the doors, please."
Please? Please? Suck my wally. I'm not begging that for nothing.
Open the doors, please.
Please? Pathetic.
Please remain calm.
Yeah, I can't.
What you went up to that? Get him out there. Hey, just wait for
Or I
him to
can
speak.
actually,
What you could actually do is
You have
make
not
a
selected a
desktop
floor.
view, put it in a little box, chuck it in there,
There we go.
have it the volume up.
I'm going to find whatever desperate
And then
actress gives
boom.
your voice, and I'm
People
going to
can
go in
enjoy
electric
what we're
chair
watching.
for you.
Scotland, you bastard!
Scotland!
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 Going up.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay, I can't. It just cracks me up every time.
and it's out of here.
And that's Alex's little house. That guy's kind of mind.
Oh, yeah, let me show that actually. Yeah, but
Are you playing Minecraft?
No,
I'm
not
gonna
yet.
be playing
I just
Minecraft soon.
So basically, my stepdad's kind of made us a server. So yeah, it's quite a big server. We've got a whole PC dedicated to the server. So
For fuck's
yeah,
sake.
it should be interesting. It really is.
It sounds good. But at the same time, it's like, fucking heck.
Actually,
How
I'll
to
go ahead
register
and...
them unless using that
Oh, I forgot I drew this. This just popped up on my
So
Facebook
this-
feed.
There we go.
Hey, I love that picture.
I forgot. I
Me,
drew these.
Alex's bag.
I literally forgot to do these a long time ago.
Yeah. One of the last pictures we'll ever see drawn from on my perspective.
No, I did traditional on the rare occasion. Like, those were back in 2016.
No, I'm talking
17.
about all the things that I get drawn personally.
Yeah, you see me do a lot more digital these days, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, have you seen my most recent digital drawing?
I think I have.
I'll show you it just in case you haven't. 2 secs. Right, it is this one.
Yeah, then I have. All right.
I have found the perfect thing.
Of course, Sin's still looking through random shit. What was the next thing we're gonna talk about? Oh, right. All the different games that we could actually mention. I want to just list off all the recent games that have come out. I want to see people's opinions on it. First off, because I think this is actually the most recent one that came out as of date. Death Stranding.
Sadly, haven't played that nor seen anything about it.
Never heard of it.
Kill yourself, you fucking
Okay.
Timing.
All right. Well, that's what we think. That's what we all think about Death Stranding. Got it. I've
I
actually
have no clue
seen.
what it is.
I've actually seen a bit on this game, and a lot of people. I've actually seen the ratings for it. A lot of people actually say like it's actually a very boring game. Like the story of it is boring. I got like you because I think in its ratings it had a lot of the half score area.
Oh!
Okay,
Sorry,
I have
I
a
just-
question.
Sorry, what? Hi.
Okay, you carry on. I'll jump in after.
So I'm gonna go because I went on to freaking Kari's PC World and forgot they sell fucking Vive. Hell yes.
Nice.
Because the actual Vive website, they're sold out, but on here they're no. So aye.
So here's my question: who's actually looking forward to
absolutely
the new
fucked
Pokemon
it.
game that's coming out?
Me.
Sword and Shield. Where all the memes of the Scottish train.
Yeah, shut your face. Hey, we're getting in there.
Yeah, it's based
If it actually is like,
apparently near London.
yeah, no,
It's
cool.
based in the UK altogether.
Yeah.
it's in the UK altogether. But it's like again,
I
when it came
don't
to
like-
it came to like the female Pokemon trainer, people called other Scottish because of her hat.
Yeah.
Also, the game is based in the UK.
So hence why you gotta have one Scottish one.
It would be surprising if she was
What?
actually
You
Scottish.
mean
though.
how- Right
Guys.
now.
I have something to tell you. I'm Scottish. I own a Scottish skirt. Yeah, you keep that in mind.
No, it wasn't in the skirt. It was the hat she was wearing.
Yeah, either way, that's a load of bollocks. I'm sorry to say, because I'm not like being negative towards the Scottish or anyone, but just because she's got this Scottish hat, it doesn't mean she's actually from Scotland. Sorry, I'm not putting it down.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Trust me.
No,
Just silly how people
society have just dubbed her Scottish. It's too far.
Yeah,
You
it
can-
wasn't like anything. It's just like society dubbed her Scottish, and then everything else just went into play.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it's not the point. At the end of the day, I just don't see the point, you know? It's like people like say, oh yeah, that person's from Scotland because of a piece of item that person's wearing. I'm just like, that's kind of like, what's the word? There's a word for this. There is a word for this, because judging people by their looks kind of thing. It's like, say if I,
okay, yeah.
like, yeah, say if I decided to come out with, I don't know, with an Irish freaking hat on. Does that mean
People
I'm from
people
Ireland?
would say, "Oh, you're Irish." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I just fucking like live it. I love them."
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I
like for example, I am Scottish. I like to wear tartan, but hey, what if I was American but I like to wear tartan? Just like in Japan, they love wearing tartan skirts for their school uniforms. Doesn't make them
Exactly.
fucking Scottish.
Yeah. And on top of that, Japan tends to like have English words on their top, which they
Yes.
don't realize what it actually means, which is quite funny.
Aye.
But at least Japan's very clean compared to other countries.
Oh yeah, very.
I will personally say this when it comes to
Hey,
like
they
how
should have
like
fucking 13-year-olds.
okay, that just took a left, and we're gonna move on from that one. So I'm gonna personally say that it was a very big stereotype that people made. I'm not gonna lie about it.
That's the word. Sorry. I couldn't think of the word.
But the thing is, I personally think just the jokes made about it are what kind of made it kind of worth being stereotyped. Like the jokes made out of it, the comics made out of it, of her just saying Scottish words and stuff. That's kind of what made like the stereotyping of her a bit worth it, in my opinion. Because I personally see one who likes to make jokes about a lot of different things. Seeing this was just funny. This was just funny. Because I mean,
Right, so I need to ask: is it worth getting the vibe? Yes, or no?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
I
why
would,
the-
I would say yes, because it depends what you want to use it for. If you want to get full body, then definitely.
Yes.
You can actually use I think it was the Xbox One camera for
Yeah, I
the
do have
Oculus,
that.
So
I do have the Xbox One thing. I just need to buy the cable to go with it. But the thing is, I can't be arse fucking finicking about with that shit. I'd rather just get the Vive and then get the full body for that shit. Also, what's happening is I've got £205 so far saved up. It's 500 in total for the Vive.
yeah.
So I've got another 3 weeks of saving before I can get it.
But the thing is, the full body I worked out costs around about just over £300 brand new.
Yes, which is what I'm gonna get anyway for my birthday next
Okay,
year.
that's fair. Lucky you.
So the plan is I've already I'm saving up for the Vive myself, which is easy done. Just 3 weeks and I'll have it. And then for Christmas, Chris and his dad are gonna chip together and get me the index hands.
The lovely knuckles.
Aye, and then obviously I'll just every month I'm going to buy one tracker for full body up to April, and by April I'll have all 3.
Nice.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Do you think that works? Do you think that?
I mean,
think
you have
that's
this whole
realistic?
entire thing. No, because it is realistic. Because you have the whole entire thing mapped out, so it's kind of realistic for you to go ahead and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have plans
Yeah.
like this, you make them. So there you go.
Well, I do. I'm very on point with what I want to do. When I really want to do something, I do it to a T.
Plus, when it comes to all of you, like every single person here, besides I think me and Sin, are somewhat working.
What?
Sin, do you have a job about anything?
I am a housewife.
No.
Okay, there you go.
I am a housewife. I actually get paid for looking after the house and cooking food and looking after Chris's dad.
Okay,
and
so
the
then
dog.
that's technically a job for you if that is the
It
case.
is.
I wish
It's
I had
technically
that
a full-time
luxury.
job.
Yeah, no, you wish
It's
you were to
not
have
as
that.
easy as you think. By
Oh
the way.
no. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I do know. But I'd rather that. I like spending my time at home. You know. It's
I know.
I mean,
It's nice, but you kind of go a bit loopy if you're stuck in the house for too long. You need to get out every so often, but the problem is I can't half the time because, well, I'm scared of the outside world. Hey.
you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I don't have a job. Never had.
No, you don't.
I just get paid by the government to either go to university or go to and look for
I thought
work.
you
Oh,
were gonna
fucking
say,
same, actually.
You get paid by the government just to look pretty.
I've actually heard it's quite hard to get jobs up in Australia.
Oh, it is hard.
Oh, also, it's fun sending money to Australians when you're from Scotland because it fucking doubles,
It does
it does,
double,
yeah.
yeah.
which
It
is
helps
hilarious.
Oh, look at that! 2 people understand that. Wow, that's a surprising thing.
Yeah, because I went and helped out Kala a while ago. I sent him just a wee bit to me. It's like a wee bit to me. It was like 20, 30 quid, which is nothing. And it fucking doubled for him, the little cunt.
Yeah, $52. So
Fucking lucky old cunt.
th-
But it helps
this year,
out, that's the thing.
I know. I'm really happy it helped him. No.
so I
That was
did
really
buy,
good.
like somewhat early in the year when Borderlands 3 came out. Yes, I bought it on Epic Games Store. I just want to play Borderlands 3. That's all. And yes, the pricing of it was 60 USD. 60. Everywhere else it's 60. In Australia, it's $92.
What?
It's
Fucking
$92.
why?
Fair enough.
For standard edition, it's $92. It's fucking ridiculous.
Huh, that's some
Things are
massive
expensive.
bullshit.
When it comes to video games, it's expensive. Like other things, it's cheapish. Trying to live in a rental place can't do if you don't have a job at all. So sadly, I have to live at home with my parents. You know, somewhat kicking me out next year. So,
Oof.
lovely. But because I get paid every 2 weeks, around about $304. I pay $225 for rent. So the 200 part is like it covers pretty much everything. So food, power, the internet, and also rent. The 25, however, is going on towards my phone that I got this year that came with my parents' phone because we all got the same phone, or the Samsung Galaxy S10 Note Plus, pretty much. Yep.
There's kind of a
I
reason
got a
why.
OnePlus 7. It's really good, by the way. It's
There's
just
kind
as
of a-
good as
okay.
the Samsung
There's
thing.
personal reason because by the end of this year, I'm actually gonna be getting myself a brand new phone. I'm not getting any more for fucking Samsung devices. The next phone
I would
actually
recommend
get,
the OnePlus 7.
Actually, here's a fun thing. The next phone that I get will be a phone that is literally just known as, and I quote, the Red Death Magic 3. No, Red Magic 3. Where'd the word death come from? Basically, this phone is kind of interesting to me because it's the first phone I've seen that has a built-in fan to it, a built-in cooling system.
No, it's one of the gaming phone.
Yep, yes it is.
Yeah. No, I'm actually liking my my Samsung. It lasts for ages because all that good to play games on as well. And I do enjoy it, but yeah, it's just expensive to try to live. I only get like $75 left over.
Yeah.
Expenditure, but then I got like subscriptions like my Crunchyroll and Anime Lab subscriptions.
Crunchyroll has been broken for me because I pay for it once and then like 3 or 4 months later, it then takes it away from me, and I only have to pay for like 1 month.
Well,
I have no fucking clue what it's doing. It's like,
no,
yeah.
But it just when you add in that even though yes I get paid every two weeks, it's still very hard to live when rent in Australia is every week. Have to pay rent every week.
Yikes.
And it's roughly because I get paid every 2 weeks, so I have to pay rent every 2 weeks. So put let's say the cheapest one I know of is $250 a week, and I only get 304. Yeah, I can't.
Yikes.
I can't because that's 500 plus dollars to try to do it, and I will never have that much money.
Yeah, it's like when you think about some shit like that, it's like I can't be asked to even try.
Well, Australia is one of the 3 countries that suffers from overworking. It's pretty bad when people overwork themselves to pretty much death. It's like Japan and China. It's just bad because it's just hard to live. Because unless you're rich, like my fucking auntie, like fucking she just don't like her. But yeah, just off tangent. But yeah, there are games that I would like to buy. Just the money is the issue.
Yeah.
Is like I want to get Warcraft 3 Reforged because I like my Warcraft. Just needing the money to get it and all that. I'm thankful that my parents have gotten me a few things like a new webcam so I can do streaming because I'm going to be very new to streaming. I did
Good luck, my
YouTube
friend.
2 years ago. Did that. Enjoyed myself. I just stopped because my old Logitech webcam died. So and all that. But I had fun doing actually podcasts and my vlogs and all that. Just me talking about random shit with my friends.
Well, then I'm glad you can be here.
Yeah. But yeah, just my parents want me to do things that are enjoyable for me. So yeah, and me making videos is one of my joys. I'm procrastinating, not doing, sadly.
I feel that pain. I feel that pain.
Yeah. But yeah, just all that. Like, there's a few games that I've been playing. Like for the past couple of months, like Final Fantasy 14. That's for sure. With trying to get that up, and then playing a little bit of Cube World. Oh man, it's so sad that the developer just stopped communicating again because he he's struggling with anxiety, and when he's getting berated by so many people saying fix it because it's different from the alpha to what it is now. It just I feel sorry for Woolley because I enjoy QWOW. That's the one thing. I don't care if it's changed. I still enjoy the game as it is. That's the one thing. Just trying to play video games. So it's just trying to find video games to play with friends. I'm a person who likes to play games with my friends, and there's hardly any games that I have that my friends have, and so it's just boredom half of the time. But yeah, just although I would like to play some more games with more people and all that, make new friends and all that. But yeah, that's just my year of trying to find something to do, play games, all that.
Yeah.
Well, my dad in a game that has a role play aspect to it. It's hard when you have 33 plus years experience of role playing. No one wants to role play because they just don't understand the concept of fun with any games. That is like an RPG. People just think, oh, just grind up the levels and there we go. Not worrying about the role play aspect. It's just yeah. Sorry if I go off like tangents. There are certain things. It's just certain things that I just like to talk about because it's good for people to know about these things because not a lot of people really know. It's like MMOs are a dying breed because people not really talking to each other. Yes, you got WoW Classic. People are making communities again because people like nostalgic, except for my dad. My dad likes good graphical looking games. Okay, well, I like my story, but I also like my role play. And so does my dad, but my dad has different views than me. So sadly, my dad suffers from social anxiety on the internet. Well, I don't.
Oh, that's interesting.
We're opposites with social anxiety.
Who?
Pretty much. Me and my dad.
Oh.
Wow.
Like, I can talk freely to people online. I just can't do it in person. Well, it's just different for him. But yeah, it's just wanting to play common games with people.
Yeah.
Even if I don't have the money, I'll try to save up and get it and play with them. All that. So, yeah. I think I'm done going off tangent now.
Okay. I've completely lost track of everything I was talking about after that. Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
I've completely lost track of what was ever.
I know. It's just
blank.
Okay. This is where I think I'll go into kind of the random question part of what. Basically, what I'm just calling this segment now is just random questions, because let's be honest, that's kind of how it was the last time we did this. So we're just gonna keep doing it like that. Beck, you weren't here for this one, so you kind of don't know all the questions.
I was not here the last time. I think I was really fucking. I lost my voice. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah. So
I had no voice.
Yeah, you were sick.
I was dead.
You're a pussy.
Oh, shut your face.
When you lose a voice, you still go talk.
I mean, let's be honest. We all would do that if that's the case. Except for you, Will. You'd rather just kill your voice.
If I lost my voice, I would try and find something.
I'd rather just shut up completely.
Hey, I tend to kill my voice all the time.
That, or I would have just.
You're
typed
Una, so you
something
don't
out
count.
and I would have gotten Una to say it.
Rude.
How is that rude?
Rude.
How is that rude?
So what sort of questions are we asking then?
I don't know what fucking questions we're asking.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't ever ask or tell you guys the questions beforehand, because that it would be weird. I want to go ahead and have everyone and have their questions since come out at random. That's why they're called random questions.
I'm gonna eat your ass.
All right.
Yeah,
So
what are we gonna do now?
we're gonna start it off with this. When it comes to anything that you do in the house, what is the one odd thing that you own? What is the one odd thing you own that is in your house as of right now? Everyone.
As of
What
what?
do you mean odd?
You want to know?
Yes.
I can tell you. I can tell you big time.
One of the odd things on in my house is you as a contactless, Alex.
I mean, serious, fucker.
In my house at the current moment, what is the weirdest thing in my house at the current moment that I think is weird? Is a fuck ton of fucking Nerf guns.
Wait, really? How many are we talking about,
I can show
actually?
you.
A
We
battering
have
ram.
a weird assortment.
You have a
of
battering
Nerf
ram?
guns just lying around the house. I'm sure there's like 2 in the living room. There's one up in this game room.
What is the
I think
weirdest
there's
thing
one
I
in the
have my room,
hallway somewhere.
actually?
There's one that fucking launches balls for the dog.
I'm too tired to do anything. Fetch. Boom.
Yes,
That's kind of how it is,
that
though.
is why.
Also,
it's really good fucking throwing. It is dangerous.
Doesn't
So-
matter.
The weird, oldest thing that I own in my house is this massive teddy bear that I got for my birthday. It's a massive panda teddy bear, about the half the size of my own body, and I named him Luke.
I wonder where the name Luke comes from.
adorable.
I'm not gonna say it, but
I don't know.
let's just say that is the real name of someone that me and Una know.
Oh, I know now.
Do I know them?
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Alright. I know who it is now.
Beck, I don't know if actually no. Beck has met him.
Wait, have I met him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who?
No, I'm not gonna say who.
We can't say, we cannot say who.
Wait, his real name's Luke.
Yes. But what is this
It's the
game?
thingamajigger. It's a thingamajigger. Is it? Oh,
Thingy-majigger.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Wait,
Of
wait,
course. I
Wait,
fucking
him?
know it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
oh.
I fucking knew it.
Oh.
For that question, the other thing that is in my house is a container filled with aluminium ingots that my friend gave to me.
What?
That sits in a container. Aluminium ingots.
Wait, why?
Aluminium ingots. Because I wanted to do something. So basically, I run a real life guild, even though it only consists of me and my two best friends. And I wanted to make some guild coins, and so my friend was working at a place that would make security doors, pretty much. And
Oh, okay.
but he just taken a bunch of aluminium ingots. And just gave it to me and went, okay, it hasn't been used because we don't have a forge
Alright.
at home.
Alright then. Hey Tyrion, we need a serious answer from you.
I think he's a bit dead at the moment.
Yep.
Please
Alright.
That's the time.
What is the weirdest thing I own in my house, actually?
Handcrafted EXE has stopped working.
We're just gonna have to go ahead and just shut down that program right now.
I
I'm
am
kidding.
so sorry. You're gonna hear like bashing in the background in the kitchen. Big Gain is in the kitchen.
What is the weirdest? What actually is the weirdest thing I own in my house? I mean, I'd say a knife, but I think that's kind of common in America, so.
Chris, could you actually clean up the craft in the kitchen? I'll do a dishwasher while I go do.
Ooh, actually.
Alright, cheers. Do that in
I
the
have a
next 2
dual.
minutes if you can.
I think the weirdest thing I kind of have is.
So I can
No,
cook.
this doesn't count. This will be for a different question I asked, actually. Actually, no. I have a horn that I can drink out of.
Nice.
Oh.
No.
I have a horn. I drink it. I wear a hammer around my neck.
Sin. I know your mind right now. Shut up.
Yeah, I like my drinking horn. I drink mead out of it.
I can't say that because we don't have meat in the house. I'll try and buy some later on down the line.
Say meat or mead?
Mead. Mead. No, mead. The lovely alcoholic drink.
We don't live in Skyrim.
Shut up.
You can buy mead.
You can buy
anyway,
meat. Shut up.
Yeah. If you want the stronger stuff, get honey liqueur.
Oh, wow.
Because mead is only it goes from 12.5% to 20%, while honey liqueur goes beyond that.
Okay.
So I just drink the 12.5%. That's all.
So what we'll do right now is I'll move on to the other question. We're gonna keep focusing on things you own in your house, and I want to know what is the sharpest thing you own in your house. And my cat just meowed.
Sharpest thing that I own is my sword that sits right next to me.
Oh, oh shit. Okay.
That my friend bought me for a birthday present from a game from a place called Game Traders. Basically,
I
has old
know
games.
exactly what you're talking about. Oh crap.
Yeah, and it's Deathstroke sword from the arrows.
Oh my god.
It's killed a few trees.
All right. Well, that's a good thing to start off with. Anyone else?
A shard of glass taped to a stick.
Wait, what's the question?
Sincerely, you have a shard of glass taped to a stick. What is the sharpest thing you own in your house?
A knife.
Something other than a knife. That's why I'm not saying a knife for my answer.
A knife.
All right.
A razor blade.
All right.
Scissors.
Okay, we get it. You don't play with a lot of sharp objects.
No, I don't.
I don't actually have anything sharp on my desk at the current moment for once, which is rare because I'm a very crafty person.
Huh.
I need to go get food.
But you said
I
you
got
said
food ordered.
But Sin,
I'm
you
gonna
said
be
you
making
have
dinner in,
a
like,
shard
about
of
an hour,
glass
maybe
taped to a
less.
stick.
Basically, when
Yeah.
this finishes, I'm gonna go sort out the kitchen.
It's not a
with
small
this.
stick and it's not a small shard of glass. I just tried to.
So you're saying you can literally make it into a fucking axe?
No,
Ah,
spear.
Oh,
It's
You're
more of
fucking
a spear.
flat,
Yeah,
that's what
definitely
you
more
are
of a
saying.
spear.
Ugh. For me,
And
it's
I looked at it and I just put it down and walked off. I don't
Yeah,
know where it is at the moment. It's somewhere in my
well, careful.
okay.
you
Well,
might
for me,
accidentally step on
minus
it
the
and-
knife, I have
in like a cupboard.
something I got from a
Well,
convention.
I can feel my life force being taken away from me. This hurt.
Mm.
We don't know what the hell you're talking about at all.
I'm talking about how I love you guys. I haven't
doesn't-
been speaking.
Fuck you, no you don't.
I was doing stuff. I was doing stuff. So how's everybody?
I need to go get food.
For me, the sharpest thing I own in this house, minus my knife, is again a dual set of batarangs.
The sharpest thing I have in my house.
I swear to God, if you say your penis.
I wasn't gonna say my penis. I was gonna say something better than that.
My wit.
Guys,
The sharpest thing I own in my house is my brain. My brain is.
What, Becky?
right. So my friend, I was just looking at some stuff on Facebook because I do that. My friend Katie and Earl, she just fucking posted the wee video, and apparently, if a guy walks in front, says, you know, lets him go in front of you in the queue, only so that he can look at your arse, that is a form of sexual assault, is it not?
No.
No.
Or whatever. Oh, not sexual.
Not really, no.
What's the word? It's just, it's a
Harassment.
bit rude, is
Sexual
it not?
harassment is what you're trying to
It's
say.
not, because at the end of the day, they're
That's
looking.
it.
If they were touching you, then fair enough. They're not
Sexual
touching.
harassment. That's it.
Anything's tight.
If they touch you, then that is harassment. If
No,
they don't,
He
it's
basically
just-
said to her, "Oh, you can go in front of me."
I do that all the time to anyone, and I
Just
still
so
look
that
at
he
their
can
ass,
look
no
at
matter what gender they are.
Yeah, but the thing is, he could be just being genuine and be like, "Yeah, you can go in front of me," kind of thing.
No,
You know, You got to remember, boys tend to get like the wrong idea. Well, people take the wrong idea out of guys. I feel sympathy for the guys, especially if they're trying to be genuine.
I'd be
but what if they're
genuine,
not?
but then I accidentally look at their ass,
But that's a
It
hard
happens. It's a
and
boy
then
thing.
get upset because they're smaller than us.
Alright.
She's a
I
boy
mean,
too.
yeah,
Fair enough.
that's
I get your point.
we
more
all-
than you,
we all
but
have-
Fair enough.
the boys just know their own antics. That just sounds
I don't know.
strange
I
for
don't
me
know
to
what men
say.
think half the fucking time.
So that's.
I mean, I do it to every single person I know, so.
'Cause every single time I try to talk to a fucking guy, half the time that sits across the room from me, all I get is
Oh yeah, that's just boys in general, though.
I'm confused.
Fuck you.
That's selective hearing.
Yeah, no, selective hearing makes sense because I only want to listen to things I want to listen to.
Yeah, they got selective hearing. That's why it's very hard to get things through to them.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I know, it pisses me
No,
off.
I'm easier, unlike most people, and probably Alex as well.
Like,
How
I
you
can't
doing?
I
listen
don't
to
know.
fucking-
I don't know about that.
On which one of us here are you
It
saying?
just
If
pisses
I'm
me off
playing
because
Hearthstone, your
I'll talk
bitchiness can
to
wait.
people.
That's all I'm gonna say. Hearthstone is more important than any of you fucks.
Oof. Oof.
I'm spending 70 quid on it, and I'm proud.
Ladies and
Also,
gentlemen, the Hearthstone player.
Oh no, my goodness. Oh look, 70 pounds, over $100 for me. Lovely.
140
Yeah.
just to buy like 100 packs in Hearthstone and some bonus content.
This dude.
Look at this.
If you're wondering what the noise is, it's just me brushing out the nuts. on my
Oh,
neck.
do you want to hear something
Yeah.
funny as well?
What?
It's not even a pre-order.
Oh my goodness.
It's just dumb. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm still putting like another 30 quid on top of that.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That lets you know that a
That's why I
lot of
like
people just
the
have a lot of
DLC.
determination into a game.
Why are you doing that?
It's Hearthstone.
Because it's Hearthstone, and he plays it to the maximum.
I don't play Hearthstone. I used to.
You used to. but
not
now
worried
you're a
about Hearthstone.
disappointment. Because Hearthstone.
Okay, that kind of leads me to the next question I'm gonna ask. I want everyone here, except for Sin, because I kind of know the answer to that, to name off a game that they would just say "fuck everyone else" to just to be able to play.
Final Fantasy 14 online.
All right.
Oh,
Rephrase that. Alex, rephrase that.
Name.
I don't actually think I got a game like that. Not really. Maybe a Final Fantasy game, like Final Fantasy 7 that's coming out, for example. You might.
Oh
lose
yeah, that
that.
yes. If it were out, then yeah, fuck you all. I'm away for like 10 months. See ya. I will play that thing to completion.
Yeah, me too. What else? Other games that's coming out? I'd probably say Fire Emblem, but that'd be on a handheld, so I could just sit here and talk
Yeah,
anyway.
You could sit and play it while talking to people, but you'd be more like okay, no problem. Back to the game.
There's also obviously Pokemon. I'm looking forward to that one.
Pokemon Final Fantasy 7 remake. But I would also say fuck you to everyone because I'd be like, I'm going to go play Final Fantasy 14 online. If you want to talk to me, join me on the game, you cunts.
No.
I will when I buy the game, or.
Yeah, get the fucking game. It's great.
No, it's not.
Absolutely yes, it fucking
Oh!
is.
No, it's not.
Shut your face.
Final Fantasy should not be online, in my opinion.
Final Fantasy should have ended with the first game.
Actually, well, 14 is actually quite amazing with the story it has. That has.
Oh, you just don't like a good fucking MMO. That's what it is, woman.
No, I love MMOs. Don't get me wrong, I love
Sure.
MMOs. It's just.
You
Final
just don't want to
Fantasy.
put the effort in.
Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, but Final Fantasy should only be a console game, in my opinion.
It is a console game.
It's not. You're playing it with other players. A single-player console game. That's what it should be.
So you mean single-player game? Because it's technically still on console. So I mean.
Okay,
Yeah,
but either way, it shouldn't be online. In my opinion,
No,
it should not be online.
good. It is good online though. It is really fucking good.
I like
Because
this
there's
conversation
so
I'm
much
hearing.
in
I
it.
like this conversation.
Honestly, because I do watch some gameplay of Final Fantasy. I do think it would be amazing.
Like you should actually give it a proper try.
I have, and I did not enjoy it. The controls are
What level did you get to? What class did you play?
I can't remember what they're called. It was a while ago.
Because you can play every single class from one character. You can play with a controller if you really want to.
Yep.
It's more diverse than a lot of other games.
I've started a back and forth, and I'm just gonna sit here and listen to everyone right now.
Something right here that I actually had a conversation with someone when it comes to, why didn't they make an online version of Warcraft? Warcraft.
Okay, let me put it this way. If I had the worst games on a list, it'd be World of Warcraft followed by Final Fantasy for MMOs.
Ooh.
I literally play any MMO. I've played Blade and Soul.
Can I go?
Isn't it that good? I didn't like that yet.
I've played Soul Walker. I
they
played
called it
Pokemon MMO for fuck's sake. It says everything really. And I'm sorry if I'm shouting because I just realised how loud music is. I'm
Jeez,
not actually trying to shout.
turn down your fucking music, woman. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Are you
the
guys
MMOs
done
that-
being loud?
Okay, so the MMOs that
Oh no,
I've
you're done
played
being a cunt.
are
I need
Star
to
Wars
go.
Galaxies, Star Wars
I'm
The Old
going.
Republic, Guild Wars 2,
Alright,
I think yours
bye.
is on my top 10.
Yeah.
yeah, FF14. What else? Elder Scrolls Online. I have played WoW like for many years. Off and on. I'm very casual. Very casual. I'm just there for story and that's it.
Oh, who else is leaving?
Oh,
it's
Sin.
handcrafted.
Yeah,
So we lost 2 people already.
That's fine.
What other ones? Blade and Sorcery. Wait. No, not Blade and Sorcery. Fuck, that's a different one. Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul. I should
Soul,
personally know
thank
because
you.
personally, I have played Blade and Soul as well. I actually played it with Yuna and Mr. Spaghetti,
Terra.
and I actually pretty much enjoyed it. I can personally say I'm not the biggest fan of MMOs. I've not played that many MMOs. Because I think, personally, and this is kind of my bias here, I've always been the shooter person. Never really first-person shooter, but a shooter in general. And that is because of Grand Theft Auto. Because I'm a major Grand Theft Auto fan. That's where I grew up with. Just saying.
Planet Side 2. Star Trek Online and Champions Online. Especially Star Trek Online, because I like my Star Trek. At least it's canon. But yeah, my favorite first-person shooter MMO is Planet Side 2.
I don't like first-person shooters.
Neither do I. That's something I can definitely agree on with that.
Yeah, they suck.
I did not say first
I agree
person.
with those.
I did not say first person.
Oh, that's right. Black Desert Online. Oh my goodness.
No, I wasn't that keen on Black Desert.
I tried it. It was kind of shite.
Yeah, I've played too many, and it's the same with my
Sorry,
dad.
I'm
But my
here.
dad
One of my relatives had to call me. I had to exit out. I'm back.
That's okay.
No, that's okay. But
It's
yeah,
like,
it's just...
again, personally, when it comes to me, I again, it's not more first-person shooters, because, again, I played Grand Theft Auto growing up. Grand Theft Auto is usually always the third-person shooter genre, so it's like, that's kind of where I grew up with. So, a lot of times, I play a lot more on the third-person shooter side. I could say one game, but we won't mention it here as of right now. But I also do play.
Ninja Turtles.
What? Excuse me. Where did that come? No, never mind.
That's a third-person shooter. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
How was that a third-person shooter?
They went to go stop the sewage.
Do you even know what you're talking about right now?
The main villain in that game is Master Splinter. He takes over the world. They have to stop.
Oh my god, I hate this dude so much.
Just there's one.
You gotta go do what I asked.
So there's one MMO that I am looking forward to that's in the works, and that's Chronicles of Illyria. So have any of you ever heard of Chronicles of Illyria?
I've heard. I think I've actually heard a bit on it, but I don't know fully about it.
Okay, so what Chronicles of Illyria is? It's a MMO, sandbox RPG, but it's not your conventional one like any other MMO because of it's also a survival where your character needs to eat and all that and maintain buildings.
Oh.
Buildings will crumble down and die. Oh, and what another unique thing about Chronicles of Illyria, your character ages and dies over 10 to 14 real-life months.
Jesus!
Yep.
So realistic. It's amazing.
Yes. It's an MMO for role players, made by role players. It's very diverse. The quests, you make a quest for someone. You make one quest for one person, you can make another quest for a different person. It's all pretty much player run. Even the countries are player run, for Pete's sakes, because of kings and all that. But how they progress this MMO it's very interesting. So when your character has the final sleep, as it's called, you go on to your next your kin, pretty much your daughter or son, and you progress that, and they get an affinity boost on what you were doing. So I'll do the classic thing of blacksmith. So your character was a blacksmith, and you're just going away, but it got to a certain point that you can't progress anymore. Your son or daughter will progress further than your previous character, pretty much, and all that. It's basically skill ramping. It just keeps on ramping up and up and up. But it's not like this generic of where, oh look, I press this button, I'm crafting. No, you have to do mini games to do it. And all that. But when your character logs off, your character stays in. When you log off, your character stays in the game, and it's controlled by an AI. You give it tasks that you want to do. So with the example of blacksmith, you want it to keep on doing blacksmith. It's running low on resources. It goes and buys resources from a player merchant or an AI merchant if that person plays off. It's ever evolving, and it's very neat of how they do it. Also, their business model is different compared to anyone else. It's an arcade machine. You pay for an extra life.
Okay.
Yeah, you should pay. It's like roughly $30 less for an extra life, and that's every year. Depending if you want to go very hard on trying to kill someone, because it's very hard, and plus it reduces your character's lifespan. So all that, but it's just there for role plays, and my parents are just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because it's a very good concept, and at least they're working on it. And plus, it will have VR. That's the one major thing. It's going to have VR.
Wow.
For it.
Wow.
So,
That actually sounds pretty cool.
yeah. Also, there's going to be player-made dungeons, and that's the one thing that I'm going to enjoy.
Oh God,
I
no.
will make you guys fucking hard-ass dungeons as possible because I use.
You can
graph
fuck
paper.
off with that one.
I use graph paper, and I always draw up different layouts of dungeons because that's what I enjoy doing. It's just taking inspiration of what I had to do with D&D back in the day, of needing to draw up a dungeon and go, yep, I'm going through this because I take it after my dad, because with my dad with 33 plus years experience in role playing, and that's what he did when he was younger. The same thing that I do now, just making dungeons. Plus, I'll make dungeons where they're jumping puzzles. Just like Guild Wars 2 with its jumping bloody puzzles. Holy shit. Those are fucking nightmare to do. But yeah, I am looking forward to Chronicles of Elyria when that comes out. And I'll time sink into that game.
Okay.
But yeah. That's my...
That seems like an interesting game. A game to go ahead and try and sink your head into, and especially when you mentioned the fact that there are player-based puzzles, I feel like that's just going to be something that turns a lot of people in and makes a lot of people rage, as per usual when it comes to any kind of game like this. So,
well, yeah. Plus, if you're plus you won't see players' names. You actually have to get to know the player, the person, like real life. It's very realistic. Like they will have a chat, but you don't know who's talking. So you're just chatting to the person one-on-one with the person.
Interesting.
That's how you need to get married. You need to marry someone, a different player, if you want to have children. Or not. If you're not in time, then you just inhabit someone else's child.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, it gives you the option. If you want to continue your family's legacy, then you can. If you don't want to, you can just go off and do something different. It's the world is your oyster. Pretty much. You do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Bring up a school that does research and gives it to the public, or make a guild that is privatized on their research. Though I'm going to do something different. I'm making a guild that acts like a school. So, yeah, it's still going to function as a guild, but the research that it's going to do is going to be made public. So, unlike where there will be guilds that just doing research and it's going to be private because they don't want anyone else to have it. No, I'm gonna make it where people are gonna go. You want this technology? Just come in. We'll just go give it to you. All that.
All right.
So.
So I'll go ahead and move this into another question and say this. This is actually something that I kind of want to get into. That I kind of wonder how everyone feels about how this will divide everyone here and say, what is a game that everyone here personally likes, but everyone else thinks is trash?
Sorry, say that again?
What is a game that everyone here personally likes, but then everyone else probably does not like?
A game that I love but no one else loves. To this day,
That's a hard question.
let's see. A game that I love but I don't think anyone else would like.
You had to ask this one.
Let me just check my my game list, because I'm sure there's one on there that I still have. Rayman Raven Rabbits.
Oh.
There you go.
You're that girl.
Shut up!
you're that one. Okay. Jesus Christ.
See, this is where it's gonna get
fun.
Now I'm gonna have to go with either Duke Nukem for the PS1 or Croc for the PS1.
Oh, you fuck.
Or Conker's Bad Fur
You've
Day.
gotta be kidding me, Huda. What the fuck?
I'm not kidding. I like both of those.
I thought Beck's taste was bad. Yours is worse.
I like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
So for mine, the funny, interesting story about it. So mine is Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
I like Crash Bandicoot.
That or just the classic Rayman. That was good too.
Yeah. So lovely Crash. Now the funny story. When I was a little child, I refused to read books, so I did not know how to read. Yep. So what my parents decided to do is just turn on the subtitles for my Crash games, and they said, if you want to learn how to play the game, read. And so that's what I did.
Wow, wait, are you serious?
That's the way of doing it.
I learned how to read from Crash. Yeah.
That's
Bruh, I'm doing that with my child. Holy shit.
And this is why I'm a fast learner when it comes to new games, because of that mentality that I had when growing up. If you want to learn how to play the game, you must read. So I read every single movement. So this year, last year when the Amazing Spider-Man came out for the PS4, my friend's fiance, she was struggling with a boss. It took her 5 attempts before giving up. I've never played the Spider-Man games ever until this year. Until this year of the new one, and it took 2 attempts to beat the boss. The first attempt to learn everything, second attempt to beat it. Never played the game whatsoever. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was in one sitting. Like it took 2 minutes for the first attempt, another 2 minutes, and 1 minute to beat the boss.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just learning how to play a game. It's like a Shell Shock Live 2. A friend bought it for me, and I won against his ass 3 times in a row from being a newbie.
Yikes.
So I will play any game has a new mechanic for me, and I'll just pick it up very quickly.
All right. Well, Terry, what about you?
No. Leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Lol.
Don't worry. His brain will reconnect somewhere sooner or later down the line. It's fine. What is a game that I know for a fact I've played a game in the past that people fucking hated. But which one was it? I guess. Oh god, I don't fucking remember. Holy shit. Because
I've played so many PlayStation ones.
wait,
Go ahead.
actually, wait a minute. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that question for myself because I know that there was a game that I personally played that ratings were so fucking trash for. Like people fucking hated that game, and I'm just like, I love this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's only because of this one thing. It's only because of this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just the game hooked me into it, but people talked about it was like, it's just bad. I'm just like, I don't see a problem with the game. I don't see any problem.
I do apologize, guys, but I need to go now because I've got dinner to cook, and then I'm gonna jump on and play some games.
How long have we been going on for? Because if so, we can just end it. Oh yeah, we can actually just end it.
Yeah, how long have we gone for?
An hour 20.
Not bad.
It's 5 a.m. now.
For you, it's like
Yeah.
coming up for 7ish.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for everyone here and here, thank you all for joining us for another episode of the DegenerateCast. If you want to go ahead and follow every single person here who is on this cast, you can go ahead and follow Obex at twitch.tv/Shinananashi. You can follow Yuna at twitch.tv/Yuna Silverstone. Sin, who is already left, you can follow him at twitch.tv/Sindagosa if he ever streams. You can follow Tareem over here at twitch.tv/Handcrafted, who barely streams also, but whatever. He'll get back to it somewhere sooner or later. I, of course, as Amari here at twitch.tv/Alexander, where you're watching this podcast as of right now. And Runic, do you have any plugs you want to go ahead and put for yourself?
Well, I do want to start streaming. I just need to find it out first. I'll do this quickly. Come on, dumbass.
No, you're getting better saying Shinanashi.
Thank you.
It's
you're getting better. You're getting there. It's Shinanashi.
Yeah. So I guess for my Twitch, it's twitch.tv Runic Kal. If you want to come and watch me play games that I enjoy very much.
Well, there we go. Here we go. Anyways, thank you all for coming out for another episode of the DegenerateCast, and we will see you back here next Friday for another amazing stream. Until then, stay degenerate. Bye, guys.
Night.
Bye.
Nail no.